Very lovely afternoon to all of you. Welcome aboard to Game Plan on 99.7 Joy FM on Hitz 103.9 FM. My name is Fentuo, Tahiru Fentuo. Welcome to the show. It's 13:26 GMT. We are on from now till 15 hours GMT. Bring you the very best perspectives from the world of sports. The show is live and interactive on social media. Do let us hear from you. You can follow on X. We are streaming live on X Spaces on the Joy 99.7 FM handle. We're also streaming live on the Joy 99.7 FM YouTube and Facebook pages. This show is proudly sponsored by Betway and Petrosol. Today is also the beginning of Habitat Fair. It's happening live. So it's live from the Accra International Conference Center. So go there this Friday afternoon. We are on today, tomorrow, and Sunday with all the best housing needs. Whatever your housing needs are, we've got it covered at that Habitat Fair. It doesn't matter what stage you are in, whether you're conceiving the idea of building a home, whether you've bought a land, you're thinking about buying a land, or any of those things, or you are in the process of building, you've reached a certain stage, you need some lighting solutions, whether you are at doors or tiling or security solutions. Whatever your needs are in housing, you can find it there. So go to the conference center now, today, tomorrow, Sunday, and get some of the best deals, because some of the companies there are offering incredible discounts. And you don't even need to buy there immediately. Just go there, make contacts, take phone numbers, secure deals there. I mean, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. Housing is everything. Our habitat is our life. So we are on there right now. We are there. Tomorrow we are there throughout the whole day. Sunday we are there throughout the whole day as well. This show, of course, is proudly sponsored by Betway and Petrosol. And I'll tell you a bit more about those two very, very shortly. But it's been an incredible week of sports in action. Yesterday, the Black Queens were in action. They started their journey to AFCON or WAFCON 2026. That competition will be held in Morocco in March of next year. And they've started the qualifiers. And in fact, they will only play one qualifying game against Egypt. And then if they make it past Egypt, they are at the WAFCON for the second time in a row. And yesterday, they got a thumping 3-0 victory over Egypt in the first leg in Cairo. So it means that they just simply will get the job done at home this coming week, and then they are through to another WAFCON tournament. They won bronze from the last edition, which was played this year in Morocco. Next year's edition will also be in Morocco, and it looks like our Queens are very close to being there. While the Queens are close to qualifying for the WAFCON, the Black Princesses are also in a qualifying series, and there have been some issues there this week. Daniel Koranteng, as usual, the loudest voice in chasing for the welfare of our princesses, has been keeping tabs on a lot of the things that's been going on with them. I will go to him. He'll give us all the details of what's happening there. And the issue of World Nationals representing the national team is no longer just limited to opinions of certain football fans. Now, the FA officials are also beginning to comment on it. And it's very interesting because Randy Abe, who is chairman of the Black Stars Management Committee, he says on Wednesday that we should be very cautious about our comments regarding those players. He says that we should not just outrightly rule out players born abroad from playing for the national team. And then yesterday, the GFA president goes on television and he says, if you have previously turned down a call-up for the Black Stars, forget about going to the World Cup. And he referred to them that while so many people had called them or thought of them as being opportunist, Ketokreku has gone a step further to describe them as mercenaries. So it looks like this matter is not going to die anytime soon. There was UEFA Champions League action as well. Kotoko also in action today. So we have so many things to go through on the show. And I've got just the right man to help us do it. Sitsofe Atsrim is here. Sitso, how you doing? Sitso. Okay, I can't hear Sitso. Where is Jojo? What is he doing? Thank you. Now it's on. I can hear you now. Sue? Yeah, thank you. DK.
God is good.
God is good. All the time. Yeah. Victor, Achutama.
Why they laugh when they mention the guy's name?
Victor Tamakloe, how you doing? You're right.
Yeah, I'm alright. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. And for the first time in a while, we're welcoming back Muftar Nabila Abdullahi.
In a while, say.
Yeah. What kind of laughter is that?
That's a welcome back laughter.
Yeah, it is a welcome back laughter. How are you, Mufti?
Okay. How about you?
Yeah, you were indisposed last week, yeah?
Wow, look, must you tell the world?
Yes, I have to.
Listeners know.
They know. Sitso was also indisposed last week. So it's normal. Because the listeners, they pray for us all the time. So we have to let them know.
Last week, you can't talk for the show top say as I get cold or something.
And then what you get?
Come boys, they enter my DM so
Charlie speed week. Yeah.
So as soon as you say,
how do they know?
Fentuo go leak.
They know they try.
He's the
Maybe can sometime be some show be way. I text them say, then why if they take somebody go hospital. So where the emergency me have for driving.
Yeah.
I did the hospital. The mommy they call me say,
are you okay?
Am I okay? Something say she yes. Fentuo say are they sick?
The drama with Fentuo say you turn Max Verstappen.
Some drive for
the same of the day.
Oh,
So much drama.
make my mommy fear kwa.
Charlie, guys, good to have you all on the show. This matter, last week, we had an extensive debate on the matter, and I thought that's where the matter will end, right? But bro, this week is even been more intense than last week, and a lot more people with a lot more heavier voices are getting involved. Randy Abe, we know, is the Black Stars Management Committee chairman, right? This is what he said on Sporty regarding this very matter of players who didn't play in the qualifiers are suddenly changing their nationalities or want to change their nationalities and want to represent Ghana.
To be very careful about. Every Ghanaian or anybody who qualifies to play for Ghana should have the opportunity to fight for the shirt. General principle, to fight for the shirt. I am aware of players who had been scouted. Some of them we had written to FIFA asking for clearance because maybe some of them had featured in a friendly or something for one country or the other. And we're waiting for that green light. And we perhaps didn't get a green light before we qualify. These are things that the public is not aware of. So tomorrow, if there's a friendly and you see that kind of a player, he is not in the category of those who turned us down.
Very specific. He's not in the category of those who turned us down. So the ones in the category of turning us down, what should happen to them? Well, according to Ketokreku, they are mercenaries, and they should forget about the World Cup.
I've been very categorical that if you have refused us in the past, if you've not shown respect to us in the past, I will not open the door because we have qualified for the Mondial. I don't care about what the coach wants to do. He has his preference, just like any other person. But as a principled person, it is. I mean, you have to show beyond reasonable doubt that you want to play. You are committed towards the national flag.
You know, I think that is a conversation.
I've been very categorical that if you have refused us in the past, If you've not shown respect to us in the past, I will not open the door because we have qualified for the Mondial. I don't care about what the coach wants to do. He has his preference, just like any other person. But as a principled person, it is. I mean, you have to show beyond reasonable doubt that you want to play. You are committed towards the national flag.
So that's Keto Kroko speaking to OTJ on TV3. Nielante van der Poel is also waded in. He's a former sports minister.
Even Jordan and Dede, even though their father played, they were not born here. They were born outside the country. They had opportunity and they came to play for us.
And they served as well.
Anthony Bafo the same. So what is it? As the accident of birth should not prevent somebody from enjoying and portraying his Ghanaian.
Interesting. He calls it accident of birth. Accident of birth. I don't know exactly what that means, but yeah, he said where you are born basically should not prevent you from playing for the Black Stars. So interesting times ahead.
I don't want mercenaries to come to Ghana. I don't want people just to jump on the ship because we've qualified for the Mondial. I want players who love Ghana, who play from their hearts with passion, and who would want to represent Ghana in all competitions. So yes, I've been very, very categorical that if you have refused us in the past, if you've not shown respect to us in the past, I will not open the door because we have qualified for the Mondial. I don't care about what the coach wants to do. He has his preference, just like any other person. But as a principled person, it is. I mean, you have to show beyond reasonable doubt that you want to play. You are committed towards the national flag.
All right, so those are the words of Keto Kroko, the continuation of the voice I played to you a little earlier. So listen, guys, I mean, we pretty much exhausted this topic last week, but after all the things that have happened this week, I felt compelled to bring it I felt compelled to bring it up.
So are we now going to break down what they have said, or is
no, I want to hear your views on
what they have said,
what the GFA president has said, because he says a lot of the responsibility lies with him.
Yes.
And he said that the coach may have his preference, but he doesn't care about the coach's preference, because at the end of the day, he takes the ultimate responsibility. And as long as he, E.S. Okreku, president of the Ghana Football Association, is concerned, he doesn't want, and I'm quoting him, mercenaries. People who have disrespected us in the past. I mean, Mufti, it's not a fair opinion to hold. I've seen some of the comments. People say, he shouldn't say that. But at the end of the day, he says he holds the ultimate responsibility.
Well, I don't know whether if he spoke to TV3 in his capacity as Keto Kroko or as the president of the Ghana Football Association.
As president of the Ghana Football Association, who has dealt with all these players in the past, encouraged them to switch, and they have refused. And he said disrespected the country, so they should come nowhere near the squad, because in that case you are being a mercenary.
But I don't think it is in his place to determine which players should be invited or called up by the coach of the team. They can discuss, they can share ideas and arrive at a decision that serves the interests of the country. But he will be going overboard if he says he doesn't care about who the coach wants to be a part of the team if the player has turned us down before. So for instance, let's say Edin Ketia, let's say Hassan Odoi. The team is about going to the World Cup, and due to some peculiar situation that the team finds itself, some players are injured, they will not be available, and the coach is compelled to look at options that he thinks can help the country, and decides that, okay, we are in a situation where I have no option than to invite Hassan Odoi. We are in a situation where I have no option than to call up Edin Ketia to come and help. The coach should have the final say. But as always, as we always do it here, you would need to have a conversation with your employers to arrive at what is most appropriate. But to avoid a situation where the FA president is now the person dictating the players who should be given a call-up to the national team.
I don't think that's what he's doing. I think he's dictating and stating the terms of those who should not be. And he was very specific. He said those who have turned us down in the past.
I said it is a principle that he is upholding.
Yes.
Right.
So can the FA not decide as an association to put a certain principle together, a guiding principle, a guiding policy, and say, you're the head coach. You can invite any player you want. But there are certain category of players you cannot invite. And those are what he said.
Has he, Keto Kriko, at some point changed his mind about certain things before?
He said disrespect. How do you change your mind about disrespect?
No. He is describing their decision not to honor the call-up as disrespect. But maybe to those players,
decision because he engaged them privately. We
maybe
don't know
to those players, it wasn't a disrespect. Okay, you've
so
come
saying
to call
that
me up.
disrespect is open to interpretation.
Yes, it's subject to interpretation. You call me up, Muftau. We want you to be a part of the national team for assignment EC. I go like, at the point, I am not available, right? Within a certain period, I've decided to change my mind and say, I am available. If you decide not to call me up, the discretion is yours, right? But to describe it as a disrespect and you are shutting the door on them because at some point in time you extended an invitation to them and it was not honored, and you shut the door on them, it clearly suggests that as human as they are, they do not have the right to change their minds simply because you are in charge of the national team.
But there's also a category that I would like to connect to what Kurt said, and that category is a category that Otuado referred to in his previous interview. He said he also was specific in saying that there are some players that he has sent a text message to who have not responded to the text message up until now. So now if you start to text him, then forget it. If you haven't responded to a text message in 2 years, I mean, is that really subject to interpretation about whether or not it's disrespect?
How many times did Iñaki Williams turn down Ghana and eventually came?
Yeah, but that's
how many times did Salisu turn down Ghana and eventually came? Right? In fact, even prior to Iñaki Williams coming and accepting, he had granted an interview to Sidlow of The Guardian, and he said he didn't identify himself as a Ghanaian, and that he didn't believe that he going to the World Cup, he was going to take the place of someone who clearly deserved it.
That's true.
But we went out of our way to get him to come and play.
And he eventually took the place of someone who deserved
to be there. Per his own words.
Who was that someone who deserved to be there?
He said it. He said, the point Muftar is making is that Enaki said if he switches to and play for Ghana, right, and goes to the World Cup, this was before his switch, that he would be taking the place of another player who deserved it more than him. So once he eventually went, I think it's logical for anybody to assume that.
Based on his logic.
Yes, that's why I said per his own ways.
If someone can even say he took the place of Joseph Pencil. Because
Joseph Pencil can say that. Why not?
Because he worked hard, the team qualified, he came. So there was a point Iñaki Williams changed his mind and decided to play for the country. There was a point Salisu changed his mind and decided to play for the country. So if you are shutting down the door on other players because they've now changed their mind, don't forget that this very principle you are talking about, there was a point you breached it. So players can change their mind. We're as human as we are. Anyone can change his mind at any time. But the discretion is with the coach to extend the invitation or otherwise.
Fair enough. It's true.
On the issue of disrespect.
Yes. That's where Kurt is hammering.
No, I don't think that if somebody turns down a call-up, it's necessarily disrespect. It's the manner in which the person turned it down.
Yes.
So, for example, if I am half Portuguese, half Ghanaian, and I want to play with Cristiano Ronaldo and Vitinha and co, and then later I realized that Charlie Emfa. But if like I was a baller like Emfa, but Emfa is just for example, I realized that's Emfa, and now I want to play for Ghana, and or while I'm able to play for Portugal or another country, the Ghanaian FA or the coach is texting me and calling me. It is okay to tell them, I'm not sure I want to represent Ghana. I think that I want to play for Portugal. But when they call me and I don't pick the call and I don't return the call, when they send me a mail, I don't reply the mail. When they send me a text, I don't reply the text. I have turned them down, but I have disrespected them.
Yes.
Like
So-
Abuzupi.
So
Relax.
I
You haven't seen those
I don't
text
have
messages.
messages of his. So.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying that Muftau's explanation of what a disrespect means for me is very different. The fact that I say I won't play for Ghana is not disrespect. It's the manner in which I communicated it, or the lack of communication when they were trying to reach out to me.
Yes.
That can be disrespectful. So when Ket says that some people have disrespect, or Otoado said that some people disrespected them, didn't reply messages, I get it. Look, if they texted, the reason why they kept going back to Inaki William was because he consistently engaged them. When the time they went, he said no, and maybe humbly or politely and respectfully. Then he went back again. It was the same for Salisu. He had reached out, he said no, the president had to fly out. He made time to meet the president. Perhaps there are
Some
other
of
players
them-
who, when they went, they didn't even make time to meet them in person, to even have these conversations. So they have dealt with these people, and they know those, because look, the case of Salisu is an example. The case of Inaki Williams is an example. The case of Tahiru is an example. So you've seen the same FA try to convince players to come on multiple occasions and then have them in. If the same FA is saying that there are people who disrespected them,
Yes.
didn't want to come, and all of a sudden they want to be World Cup players because we've gone to the World Cup, they don't want to have them around the team. I can look at what they've done in the past and give them the benefits of the doubt that it's a category or a group of others who were disrespectful. Maybe they arranged meetings, they didn't show up, they never returned
Could be a
calls,
number of things that the
they
public
never
is not
replied
aware
messages.
of.
Otto specifically spoke about reply to messages.
Yes.
So those people, I can understand why the FA won't even think about you.
Yeah.
Because and it's a lesson to everybody who's doing a lesson to all of us here. There is nothing wrong with saying no.
Yes.
There is nothing wrong in saying I don't want to be there. I can't be there. Can I
This
pass?
is not the right time for
Thank
me.
you for the opportunity, but you know, I'm not, but there's a way to do it. But if you do it disrespectfully because you think at the time you are more Belgian, you are more English, you are more Brazilian, you are more this and that, then they are also right to say that we don't want you around the camp. And and I've said on this issue, wherever you sit on the side of the coin of this issue, you have a genuine case to back it.
Yeah.
You don't want anybody who hasn't necessarily represented a country in qualifiers and has done so in another country and has demonstrated that they want to be there. And as soon as we qualify for the World Cup, they feel like they can be Ghanaians. If you don't want them around your team, I perfectly understand your feeling. I get it. Like, you are not wrong. Don't let anybody convince you that that opinion is wrong. Another person might have another opinion that, look, yes, in life, people get to stages in life where when you throw certain opportunities to them, they will turn it down because they feel like they can reach something. And as life progresses, they realize that, oh, that opportunity that I turned down the last time, I think now I would rather take that opportunity. If you have not bent any bridges and you can go back and take that opportunity, the door is open. My point is, football in Ghana doesn't determine who is a Ghanaian or who is not a Ghanaian. Those guys, they are eligible to play for Ghana or switch their nationalities. That one is devoid. Is even without football, they can do it. They should do it if they want, without talking about football. They should have their Ghanaian citizenship, their Ghanaian passports. Hey, Atsu, hey, Ghana card. Give them all these things.
Wait, is that Atsu? Are you a Ghana card guru boy?
I shock.
No,
Maybe get network for
see,
that.
Atsu is versatile.
Again,
Atsu is versatile. Atsu be hard guy. No, I'm saying, allow them to be Ghanaians. Then the football conversation can start.
Understood.
I don't want us
Understood.
to tie them being Ghanaians to football first. That is what the problem is. So, all of it, Eddie Ketia says he wants to be Ghanaian, he wants to switch to be a Ghanaian. Then we keep quiet to the watch him.
Yeah.
He switched, we no call him, he be Ghanaian.
I think part of what you're saying is the reason Amuzu had to clarify that he got his passport in 2023.
Yes. You know,
So he's trying to say that I have been
I've been
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian
since-
since. So they should switch. You see, just switch. Because the point is, I believe that once they switch, they can't play for the other country that they were first, could have played for. And now they are Ghanaians. If we need them, you see, it's football. You don't close doors basa like that. You see, and that is why, look, as for me,
But Ket says the ones who disrespected that, Omo die wa close the
as
door.
for those people, I can understand why Kets will close the door on them. Because
Thank you.
I don't know the level of disrespect they got.
They showed him. Yeah.
And,
who?
And there are some,
who?
look, we've seen it in club football and things. There are some coaches who will come to a dressing room and tell you that he's disrespected the team. He won't play for my team again. He did this. It is football. I don't have a problem if genuinely, because Otto spoke along the same lines.
Yeah,
Get
there are
us
some
reiterated.
people, yeah.
So let's not throw all of that away. As for Ket, you know me. He's not the best communicator. I don't think he speaks well. I don't think he understands that when he speaks the president, like, you can't come and tell me that you don't even care if the coach. No, leave that one out. You can say, oh, as for me, I don't want those who disrespect that to come. In the end, we'll have a conversation with the coaches.
You mean you could have said?
Meanwhile, back door, you tell Otto Dabasa, if you call this guy, you can go sack you. But for us Ghanaians, we don't need that information.
Are you saying that Ked cannot say that there are certain decisions regarding the squad that are beyond the coach?
He
And that's what he's
he
communicating.
can't use the word "I don't care" even if the coach, he can't use it. It's not proper.
So we this one.
Nim kasa, mon kano krenchen, unya penny no kasa. Unya penny.
You are saying
You have his number.
you are saying so. No, hold on. You are just saying that you think he should have said it differently.
I'm thinking the communication should have been more tolerant because he's speaking like a dictator.
You mean more diplomatic?
How you want to say it? But I'm saying that Ket as a leader. Like,
Ket as a leader is not what is the conversation.
No. I'm saying. No. You see, and that is why people have lost. You see, Ket, I'm doing a fine job for you. That is why people have lost the real message of the disrespect.
Because of the personality.
Not
or
because
the
of
manner
personality,
he
the
delivered.
manner.
The way it was communicated.
And the way he communicated it.
I
But
see.
what he said wasn't wrong. But in the end, when you say I, and I want, and I,
There's no I in team.
you've got
But there's me in team.
You've got the ESCO members to consult.
That was
you've got
actually
the
that
technical
was
team
I
to
asked the question
consult.
whether he spoke as president or as Ket
So you
himself.
see, he said the right thing. So it is just the manner in which he put them. That is why people have lost some of the message. But
Some people. I think for others it's very clear.
well,
they
some
think he
social media. I think that when I say people, I mean the majority. They know.
What do you mean majority? I've seen a lot of people backing him.
That's your algorithm.
In fact, somebody said, it's my algorithm.
That's your algorithm.
Somebody said this is the best interview Ket has had.
Again,
since
I've
he
not
became
seen that on my
president.
timeline.
I've
Somebody saying
seen
that somebody on my side is not speaking like a leader. Multiple people. So I'm talking from what I've seen. You can't.
Okay, I'm also speaking from what I've
When
seen.
you have your turn, you say it. I'm on the floor.
That okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, let me wrap up nicely.
Okay, go on, finish.
Charlie,
Why are you rushing him?
Say, I need to go around. We need to talk about other things.
No
Wrap
rushing.
up nicely.
Wrap up nicely.
Take your
And
time.
leave Ket alone.
Soft landing.
And
so
tackle the message.
look. So my point is again, you don't close in football. You don't close the door entirely on certain situations. Also, those who have disrespected presidents, I get it. But those who at some point said that, oh, I've gone through the English, I feel like it's natural that I just hope that I play for the Three Lions. You had a communication with them, they made it clear to you, and now they are saying they are available to play. Let them switch. And when they are Ghanaians and we need them, call them, let's go and play in Lesotho. The Malawi games, the Chad, the Comoros, that's Ghana.
Yeah.
That is where we play. And let's see. So that for me is my point. So when you stand on, whether you stand on, let's not call them or let's call them, I think you are right, and you've got genuine cases to make for it. In the end, I think that the technical team and then the FA itself, with the kind of the word you used the last time, harmony they want in the team, the kind of team they want to build, they will come up and decide this. But yeah, continue. You know, say you could have said it better. You should care about who the coach wants. It's important. You should care.
Okay, Sitcho, thank you for your thoughts. Mama V says that I should leave you to flow.
Oh, Mama V Akpe. Oh, Akpe.
Anyway, so DK, have you got any thoughts to share on this matter?
I think we are. No, I won't even say we because I'm not part. I think people are intentionally diluting the issue.
Right.
So say
You
I.
see, no, it is true. When the whole conversation started, the opposition was players who had rejected us. It's not players who didn't play in qualifiers.
That has actually also, DK, before you go on, I need to put it out that has been another subject that has been widely propagated.
Yes, I'm
because they say that those people want to come and take advantage. One more qualifiers, World Cup. So people have.
But I'm saying when you listen to
too.
the communication,
Yes.
and you listen to the intent behind what they are saying, they are not necessarily saying those who didn't play.
Agreed,
qualifiers.
agreed,
Yes, they are talking
100%.
about those who rejected.
Yes, agreed.
That's the main thing. Maybe
Yes.
the people who have said the qualifiers, and I've seen it in comments and
Yes,
things.
yes.
It has come off as you didn't play qualifiers, but you can tell what they mean.
Yes.
And it is those who rejected us in the past. That is
Agreed.
what Otto has addressed. That
Yes.
is what Kurt has addressed.
Yes.
So I
and
think
that's
that-
even what Randy has
That's
also
what
said.
Randy also
He said because
addressed.
there are others
Yes.
that they have been talking to, and if
Yeah.
you shut the door to all those people, it's not fair.
It's
You're
not
right.
fair. So he clarified it.
Yes.
And I think the question posed to Neil Ante wasn't necessarily the
right question.
The right question, because then his answer is diluting.
But this
the
was
matter.
premised on those who weren't born here. And that has never been the
That's
conversation.
never been the conversation.
Yeah.
So for me, that's a side issue. But look, I stand with what Kate said, because the national team must mean something. And I stand with it because we are not the ones who went to engage. If the head coach has come and spoken about disrespect, the president of the GFA has come to talk about disrespect, and we saw that they are the ones who go and do the engagements, then they know exactly what they are talking about. Because Kurt can feel a certain way, and Otto also feels a certain way about something. Like, if majority feel a certain way, then maybe something went wrong somewhere. We don't know the individuals they are talking about.
Yes.
But I trust that those who disrespected us will not be called, because Otto said it will be very difficult for them, and Kurt said he has closed the door. Forget.
Throwing the keys away.
Yeah. So for that, I know that there will be surprises in the World Cup squad. There will be surprises
Of
in next month's friendly squad. Plenty surprises will come.
They have to rest Asari. Try other
Yeah,
goalkeepers.
they have to try other goalkeepers. We need to test
them.
other goalkeepers. But the issue is that I trust that when the squad comes, we will know that those who have been selected have had Ghana at heart from the beginning. Again, I don't fault somebody for choosing to, like the Eddie Gitia thing. I understand why. I'm not in his position, but you can't tell me that if I'm born somewhere, I can't have an affinity towards that country. It's very unfair to say that. So he is free to. But again, it will go down to how it was communicated to the individuals. And if it wasn't done the right way, have you seen that the one who some sweet baby boy be? On the Wakasa, he has given like every 3 minutes behind they see in quotes for somewhere. Because the original coach gave him away.
Yeah.
Yes, if you tell people to be putting off their phones and people are calling, then they mean you chair. So you only had. But that's on a side note. I was not there, but he now said that he put on his phone. I'm not the one who said it. He said, he now talk. He talks, he tell the agency make a quench the phone. He now talk. Yeah,
But
we're
he
not
said-
there, but
ah,
he
we
said
take
it.
his word.
It's not from my side.
Yeah.
He now
It's
said
a, it's a reporter speech from his.
yeah, he
of
said
his.
it. Quote. So, for that, I perfectly understand. But again, when you are communicating as a leader, there's a way you go about things. I was nodding my head in agreement, giving Coutinho vim until he said that, and I cringed small. Because you now...
Which thing? I don't.
I don't even care about what they could. You can't say that. Because the thing, the time he sat here with Gary, he told Gary that he's part of selection and things, and for years now, they've been trying to polish the issue like it's not. Then now you've come to say this thing again.
Hold on,
should I give you the
DK.
date?
Hold on. No, Mufta. Hold on.
I've been very, very categorical that if you have refused us in the past, if you've not shown respect to us in the past, I will not open the door because we have qualified for the Mondial. I don't care about what the coach wants to do. He has his preference, just like any other person. But as a principled person,
This is a policy decision.
it is. I mean, you have to show beyond reasonable doubt that you want to play. You are committed towards the national flag.
So, DK, what's your problem?
Yeah, my problem is that I don't care about the coaches. But to be frank, when I listen to the whole thing, that's a side issue for me. That's
Right.
what I want.
Thank
We
you.
can deal with it later. The main thing is that I'm happy that the president of the Ghana Football Association wants players who respect the country.
Yes.
You can't insult them by not picking their calls. Then when we reach World Cup,
That one, I also
as for that one, I
100%.
agree with you 100%.
But the whole country agrees. The whole country, and in fact, a chunk of people have always said that some players take advantage of the country when we qualify for the World Cup, then they begin to feel Ghanaian. And that's what many people are actually saying. So many people actually agrees with the fact that people have worked so hard to qualify, and all of a sudden you feel Ghanaian after rejecting us earlier. No, that's not the point.
DK, go on.
It is also important that we start sending certain messages, because there are existing players in this squad who will be around for a very long time. We've spoken about how the culture of this team is now going through a certain phase. We are trying to rebuild the culture of this team. When you wear the jersey, you need to know that it means something. And to be frank, the players know more about the inner workings of the team than us. So maybe some of these disrespect and things, they've heard it even before us. They've just kept quiet.
Yes.
So if the following day they see the same person walk into exactly what standard are you setting in the team? What sort of message are you sending? So it's very, very important. And you see, these are sort of things that we see in club football. We see it. They meet every day. Somebody has quality, yet the person will be training with under 21 because he did something wrong. And if he doesn't apologize, he will not this thing. And he'll go and tweet that he will not apologize. He'll go to Dortmund, then he'll go and force more. Then he'll come back, he'll come and shine. Then he'll go to Chelsea and go and shine. He'll go to Aston Villa, still our son. He'll be there. But the point is, you need to send a message. It's very, very important. You need to send a message. And that's how you build a proper team that has oneness in terms of their goals. We are going to the World Cup. What happened at the last AFCON? What happened in the last AFCON qualifiers? We can't let it happen again. It's not just what happened on the pitch, behind the scenes. We can't let it happen again. And part of the ways you can use to build a team is when you send some of these messages for the existing group to understand that it means something, and for those who are now going to join to also understand that once you commit to this course, there are certain level of principles that you need to follow in order to remain a part of this team for the long haul. So for me, if you said no in a way that was disrespectful, forget it. You are not coming. I agree with Kate. Close the door. As for now, I don't care if he scores 40 goals in club. Close the door. Throw the key away. You are not coming back because it's a wrong message to send.
All right. Fantastic delivery. DK, thank you. You can join the conversation by sending us a WhatsApp message. Our WhatsApp number is 055-1111-997. Where do you stand on this whole debate? Last week, there were quite a number of messages that I couldn't read. So I think today I will make time to read a lot more messages. In fact, after I take Atsu's submission, I'll go to the message box. So send in your message now at 055-1111-997. 055-1111-997. Atsu, I mean, you have been on this crusade for a long time. You must be very happy that a lot of the people who are directly in charge of a lot of this decision making agree with you.
Yeah. For me, it's simple. If you said no in the past, don't come back. And it's a position that will not change. To add to what Sitso said, you see, sometimes it is not just the fact that you disrespect it. Sometimes saying no itself can be very hurting and difficult to let go.
Depending on.
And I'll give you an example that everyone can relate to. In 2022, we rolled out the full charm offensive in its perhaps most profound manner yet for Callum Hudson-Odoi. There were chiefs who were involved in the attempt to get him to play for Ghana. In fact, some of the meetings were with him and with his father. There was a sports minister involved in it, and it looks like each time, from the GFA to the sports ministry to the presidency, the entire government's machinery had decided that every step of the way, they will put out evidence of the effort to get this young man to play for Ghana. So we saw the traditional rulers' involvement. We saw the day he got his the Ghana card and then the Ghanaian passport itself, it became big news in this country, and people felt it was the final step in him rescinding or making that nationality switch, and that, immediately he gets to the UK, he probably was going to do that. It didn't happen. Then he met President Akufo-Addo. The president asked him to. The technical advisor to the Black Stars at that time, Chris Hilton, also asked him to. Keto GFA president. So you had FA president, sports minister, Black Stars coach, his technical advisor, the president of the land tradition, Obia Kabi, Wenfi. That kind of rejection, or that kind of no, it doesn't necessarily need to be impolite or rude. It hurts. Yeah? It hurts. And the timing of it hurts and made it more profound because the Black Stars were still struggling. I mean, around the playoff time, it was a kid who did not have up to 5 games at professional level to his name who led the line for the Black Stars against Nigeria. Just to remind all of us how far back we had fallen. And it was just just 6 weeks after the AFCON debacle in Cameroon. So that kind of rejection. The person doesn't need to ignore phone calls, doesn't need to use abusive language or cast aspersions or innuendos or any of those. When it comes in that manner, and often, maybe the presidency bit is what is not always present in the others that we have pursued. But each time, they would use the FA president, they would use the Black Stars Management Committee chair, they would use the Black Stars coach, some ex-players will get involved. If the person says no, still. So, if you understand the way the national team has gone about and the FA goes about getting players to rescind nationality and to represent Ghana, when somebody says no, you will not go back to them. Even if they later turn around and tell you that, Charlie, this time around, I want to come and play, you will not accept it. On the issue of what Keto Kreku said, I don't think anybody is surprised by the way he said it. Especially the part about, I don't care what the coach thinks. I don't think anybody will be surprised by it. It is very much in character. So I am not even disappointed by it. What I would say, however, is that I understand where it comes from. See, when it comes to national teams, it is not every rule in the book that is actually written down. National teams are mostly governed by conventions that essentially are events from the past that have shaped the way various officers in various positions take decisions. So over time, they learn from those decisions and they improve. So in the past, and I disagreed with Keto Kreku, I disagreed with the attempt to allow Iñaki Williams back into the team till to date. I'm more repentant about it that we should not have allowed Iñaki back. Salisu Mohammed, it is the same for those players. But they have learned their lessons. The people who did it, including Keto Kreku, have learned their lessons and have said that going forward, they are not going to allow this to happen again. To the matter of whether or not it further entrenches the narrative or the belief that he's still meddling in or interfering with player selections.
You are the one introducing that angle.
This is the one case where I'll defend the logic of what he says, because there are certain instances where even if the coach is prepared to allow the person to go away with a slap on the wrist, the FA machinery will step in and say that this is not how we run things in this town.
True.
I'll give you a few examples. And if it had happened in Ghana, some people would have thought that they were very trivial. England, Joko, he was dropped from the national team over a breakup with his girlfriend and the fact that he got drunk in the street and it became a public matter. John Terry was twice stripped of the captaincy. The first one, he got involved with his teammate's girlfriend, or his former teammate's girlfriend, the Winbridge saga. In 2010, he got stripped of the captaincy.
You mean he was blasting Winbridge's ex-girlfriend?
Are you saying you don't know?
Not ex-girlfriend.
Were they together?
He was the ex-teammate.
At the time of blasting, if that's the word,
They were together.
They were very much together.
Hey,
Why are you pretending you don't know the story?
And they were going on Christmas vacations together.
Yeah, beautiful vacation.
But they were not teammates at that time.
Doesn't matter.
No. As at the time the news came out, they were not
They were not
teammates.
teammates.
But they were teammates
as
in
at the
England.
time, he
happened
was
during
blasting the
when they
girl.
were
Yes.
As Mama V said, allow it to
But they were teammates in the England national team.
And club, as at the time.
And then England decided that for going after his teammate's girlfriend, they stripped him of the captaincy.
Understood. But in
They
the
did
Black
it a
Stars,
second time. I'm coming. They did it a second
the
time
convention.
when he racially abused Anton Ferdinand. In fact, the second time is more specific here because it went against the wishes of Fabio Capello. Capello resigned on the back of that. But the English said, these are the standards with which we expect our captain to behave. So even if you are the coach and you think John Terry is the best player, at this moment, his behavior is not consistent with the values that we expect our captain and our players to reflect. For that, we are stripping him of the captaincy. In 2010, Nicolas Anelka was sent home by the French Football Federation because he had disrespected the national team coach. The federation did not wait for the coach to even crack the whip. So there has been many instances where the federation will interfere with the player's availability and will tell the coach that this player will not play for us. If you exhibit any behavior that is not consistent with the values that the Football Association represents, and I think for this one, I would support anyone at the FA who tells any Black Stars coach or any of our national team coaches that a player by their conduct disrespected us or did not exhibit the values that we identify with our national team, for which reason they should not play for us again.
I agree. I mean, that's a very strong point.
John Terry thing, the racial abuse, it was an accusation.
It was never approved.
It was actually cleared not guilty.
Yes.
Okay.
So Capello was right in the end.
Yeah. You know, while Atsu was going through that, I was establishing a parallel with our national team.
Don't go there. Friends, let's move the conversation.
We've had some captains who have been involved in very scandalous
mention their
situations
names.
While being captain, nothing happened. Hey, this country.
If you are going to talk about mention their names.
The examples
you know if he mentioned names.
The examples he gave.
No, you said
he gave those examples to tell us that there are consequences.
Yes.
But in our case, there were no consequences.
Which cases?
This is game plan. On
Do you know that? Do you know that?
Yes.
Do you know that?
Yes.
On that matter, me.
There wasn't one.
Which matter are they talking about?
The England one.
Okay.
I didn't agree with the English.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So in Ghana here, why should they?
I choose.
My point.
No, so
okay.
actually in Ghana, like we they cover them. When it happens in Ghana, they will cover it.
I'm saying that England, no, they blew it out of proportion.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have affected anything the team was doing. That time, the guy wasn't playing the national team. It shouldn't have affected anything.
No, but as for the blasting one, it was very necessary. Because the blasting one,
yes.
then Paddy's no. It check like the Icardi thing. Icardi, they not two Samsung because he go fire in this thing. So yeah. So
but eventually, he can't play.
He can play briefly.
If your man will get power, he said, "You won't see your face."
You won't see your face.
Because
the voice vex.
Let's have this argument of why. Because
no, but Icardi, to be frank, Icardi, no, he didn't do anything wrong.
No problem. But I'm saying that even Blaster, in the Black Stars, there was blasting of teammates. Is
it the hotel one?
Which one?
I don't move down. Don't put me into trouble. Game Plan is live on 99.7 Joy FM, also at Hitz 103.9 FM. We are broadcasting live from our studio in Kokomlemle, Accra. But at the Accra International Conference Center, that's where Habitat Fair is ongoing. It's a one-stop fair for all your housing needs. Okay, whether you want to acquire land, you want to invest in a property, you're building, you want some lighting, door solution, ceiling, floor, fan, air conditioning, whatever, security, whatever your housing needs are, go there today at the Christ International Conference Center. Go check out. There are plenty of discounts for you as well. All the companies that are there today are offering discounts. And then there's tomorrow, then there's Sunday. So we're doing a 3-day fair. From here, we are all going there. But this show is brought to you by Betway. Betway is stepping it up to give their fans even more back with Betway rewards. Whenever you bet on sports or casino, you will earn points that can be converted into cash. It's that easy. The best part is that you can convert whenever you want and can withdraw the funds or use them to place new bets. No strings attached. So start enjoying a whole new way to get rewarded with Betway. Terms and conditions, of course, always apply. Go to betway.com.gh to play today. Also, Achimota Retail Center is celebrating 10 years of shopping, fun, and memories, and you get to be a part of the excitement. It's simple. From now till the 28th of October, that's next Tuesday, just shop from 300 cities and above at your favorite stores at the Achimota Resale Center. Drop your receipts with our promoters, and you could be the shopper getting the rewards on 10th November, or even walk away with the grand prize at our big anniversary celebration on the 29th of October. Remember, the highest shoppers get the highest rewards. Don't miss out. Join the ARC at 10 anniversary celebrations. Shop more, win bigger, and let's make this milestone unforgettable. Celebrating 10 years with 10 times the rewards at Chimoto Retail Center. Vibes and of course. And this October, GoTV has got an action-packed lineup for customers, from blockbuster movies, thrilling telenovelas, exciting kids shows, and amazing local stories. October is non-stop fun and action. Enjoy high-speed chases, the fits, fires, and explosions with Action HQ, featuring all your favorite action stars. Keep up with the drama in the new telenovela Thirst for Revenge, and witness the struggle for power and wealth in our new local series Masase on Aquaba Magic. And for the kids, all their favorite shows are on every day, making playtime joyful. Stay connected to get big value on your entertainment this month only on GoTV. Dial *759# and enjoy all the thrills. GoTV, love it. And as I said, the Joy News Habitat Fair, of course, is happening at the conference center. Your messages are welcome. 055-1111-997, 055-1111-997. I'm going to go to our message box right after this round of messages.
Betway Rewards makes every bet count. Collect points with every bet and convert them to real cash, which you can then use to place more bets or withdraw as winnings whenever you want. The more you play, the more you earn. It's that simple. No hidden terms, no strings attached. Enjoy rewards that score you more with Betway. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. No under 18. Betway. Get way more.
October welcomes you to the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair 2025 at the Accra International Conference Center from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. each day. It's time to turn your home ownership dreams into a lived reality. Whether you're breaking ground, building up, or simply finishing your space, EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is designed with you in mind. The EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is powered by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and brought to you by Drive EVGH, Drive into a Sustainable Future, and supported by Virtual Security Africa, security for all, safety and home solutions. You think of a door? We have it. Superlock Technologies Limited. You deserve the best. DPS Pipes, connecting you to life. Elegant Homes and General Construction Limited, where quality meets value. Gold Key Properties, transforming the landscape. Ayuda, Ghana's #1 services app. Bako, services bebre. Special Gardens, memorable living. DBS Industries Limited. We truly are your roof experts. Door Masters, the best indoors. Lash Fortune Limited, unleashing luxury with perfection, one space at a time. LandlordAfrica.com, bringing the real estate industry to your doorstep. The Builders Market. Bathroom, get it right. Right House Energy Limited. Let's build smarter energy together. Masters in solar installation. Syntex Tank. Air strong, air tough. Automation Ghana. West Africa's choice for smart solution. Interplast. We make sure water reaches you. Even space. U-bent security. Doors, protecting lives and properties. Clifton Homes. Beautiful homes, wise investment. Western Villas, where dreams meet reality. MTN, everywhere you go. EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair 2025. Dream it, own it, live it.
Wherever you are, the game is nothing without you. It's on like never before this season. Every major league, every cup, every qualifier, the players, kudos, Semenyo, Iñaki, the goals, the emotions, and the bragging rights. It's all on SuperSport, available on DSTV and GoTV. Get your DSTV decoder at 89 cedis and GoTV decoder at 399 cedis. DSTV, your home of entertainment. GoTV, love it.
The luckiest, luck is everywhere, for everyone. This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, hit community tickets, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's maths we love. Or your community could win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together, because luck is everywhere.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Welcome back to Game Plan on Joy 99.7 FM. We're also on Hitz 103.9 FM, proudly sponsored by Betsway. What's going on in here? And Patreon. Sitsofe, Philip, Atsrim, behave. I've got all your messages here. You can send yours as well. 055-1111-997. So I'm going to take your thoughts, which are very important to us, of course, on the show. This one says, the GFA president must know that the Black Stars is not his property. Those who played the qualifiers were paid. If there are players who can make the team stronger, why not? The treatment meted out to Jeffrey Schlupp and others makes players uncomfortable when it comes to playing for Ghana. That's Charles in Legon with that particular message. This one says, if Kurt or Kreku, that's the GFA president, is bold enough to describe the players who initially turned their backs on Ghana but now wants to play for us as mercenaries, what then will he call the FA officials who received $10,000 as appearance fees without kicking a ball? You mean $100,000 from the last World Cup? More so, without winning a single match in those tournaments. That's from Egwemo in Kaswa. Okay. Obiane not journey. This one says, doesn't Kurt's statement about not caring about what the coach thinks about the players who have previously turned down call-ups to the national team reinforce the long-held notion that he, together with other GFA officials, influenced player selection to the national team? That's Jesse in Sakamono with a loaded question. Nitojo from Tema Newtown says, player call-ups are based on the technical team's plan. Ghanaians want improved and satisfying Black Stars team. Okay, interesting. Nee, thank you for your message. This one says, good discussion. What I think we should do is to make the various positions in the Black Stars competitive to both local and foreign-based players. My other worry is that we are going to the World Cup with these same coaching staff. This is concerned that Black Stars supporter Daniel Harrison Ado in Hatchu. So Obiane the problem. He has an issue with the technical staff. Kent also addressed that matter, right? He says he doesn't understand why Otu Ado's future is a subject of discussion after he's qualified for the World Cup. And he was almost angered by it, you know?
He said, we are kidding in this country.
He said, we are kidding in this country. Actually, where's that voice? We are kidding in this country.
We should be eldering.
Yeah, we'll find it for you. But yeah, that's an interesting conversation.
We should be eldering.
He says that he doesn't understand why you people are discussing Otu Ado's future right after he qualified. I mean, he's qualified for the World Cup. Why are you talking about his future and all that? Okay.
Sometimes I understand why he doesn't do too many interviews.
What do you mean? You mean because of this?
Otto qualified Ghana in a grand style to the upcoming World Cup, and Otto will lead Ghana as a proud Ghanaian to the World Cup. Otto has a contract with the FA. We will respect the contract. He's not perfect, okay? And no coach is perfect. Neither is Keto Krako perfect. For me, he's delivered what we asked of him. He has done it, and not only done it in a grand style. And for me, for people to all of a sudden talk about the future of a coach that has qualified you to the Mundial, I mean, we are kidding in this country.
I mean, to the Mundial, you are kidding. This almost gave me an Amaju Pinnick vibe. It's like, do you know the kind of bilateral
relationship? It doesn't even make sense. That
do you know the kind of bilateral relationship Nigeria has with Qatar? Qatar, we have to go and sit down and break back.
And the Super Eagles will not be there.
He said 1-2 about the US.
I want to think
Oh, yes.
But now one day.
So now he wasn't every president, he was a TV interview. Oh, I should find it. And we're playing World Cup in Nigeria and in US, and Nigeria is not there. You go to New Jersey, New York, you don't have any Nigerians are there. And we're playing World Cup in US and Nigeria's not part.
But you just mentioned something very interesting.
Is it part of my messages?
No.
Then let me go.
That was a good one.
This one this one says, all right, cool. What's happening to Afenajan? Please find out and share. Have we left him in the cold? Thank you, Ajayao in North K. Somebody will give me an answer. Achu will give me an answer. Where is he playing?
I would like him to clarify.
He
what
said
he
we
means
no longer call him. So in his definition, by not calling him anymore, we've left him in the cold because he helped us qualify for the World Cup.
Before
we didn't take him to the World Cup.
Bro, Andre Day House.
Andre to the house.
Okay, sorry.
What can you say Day House?
Sorry. This message says, my name is Suleiman and I'm listening to you from Qatar. The Qatari man is here. He's listening to Qatar in Gualina. Please, I think those who cook the food must enjoy it, please. Interesting message. Yeah. This message says, lots of messages. The WhatsApp number is 055-1111-997. I'm interested in your thoughts. Greetings to all Madridistas worldwide. And it goes on to say, good afternoon, guys in the studio, listening to the show live and clear inside a Shaman, Kubik Room number 2, Zion Bridge. That's mightily specific. Please, I want Sicho's thought on the game between Madrid and Barcelona. Thank you. Carly, gracias. Yeah, we'll get to the Champions League very shortly. This one says, Fent, in my humble opinion, those players who refused the call-up previously should just stay abroad, as the GFA president said. It will serve as a lesson to others. Nicholas inside Hacho. This one says, this should apply to local players as well who didn't take part in the qualifiers. They shouldn't be called up. You say what? They shouldn't be called up either. Even Morocco, with a strong local league, doesn't reserve World Cup slots for local players just because of FIFA money. After all, Moroccans born in Morocco aren't any more Moroccan than those living abroad. So no special treatment for local players, only on merit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, that's an interesting message.
If you're not
as well.
doing what Asari is doing and things.
Yeah. This one says some of these diaspora players play for Ghana only for the exposure and publicity, like Kevin Prince Boateng, who famously retired after just 9 caps for Ghana. Some also play for us because of the passion. You remember the trending video of Daniel Kofichre when he receives his Black Stars jersey for his debut call-up? That's his Stanley in Achimota. The guy has been injured for more than 2 years now. I really wish that he gets back to his feet as quickly as possible. He suffered enough. He's really suffered from injury enough. Demands from Ashaman says, Fan, kindly tell me the truth. In spite the fact that we've qualified for the World Cup, are you sincerely happy about our style of play? I should tell you the truth. If I'm happy with our style of play, even though we've qualified for the World Cup. What would be that question? Ejaya in North K says, what was grand about our qualifications? The point is that most Ghanaians don't think Otto has the depth of coaching knowledge to give us a successful World Cup experience. And that's why they're clamoring for his... So I think he's responding to Ket, who says he doesn't understand why Otto's future is a matter of discussion after he's qualified for the World Cup. Ejaya is saying that it is because people don't believe he has what it takes to do well at the World Cup. So he says separate the qualification from the tournament, which is something completely different. Very interesting thoughts. Your messages are welcome, 055-1111-997. I want us to do the Champions League. We have 30 minutes left, but I want quick updates from the various camps. Actually, the black... Lawrence is on leave. He has a bad cold.
blood.
Yeah, the Black Queens. The Black Queens played yesterday against Egypt. They won by 3-0. The return leg should be a matter of routine. It should be a routine exercise, no? And we'll see them back in there.
Yeah. It should be a routine exercise. 3-0 from the first leg is as thumping as you can expect from the team on away. And these are games that they have traditionally always done well. The gains from the last AFCON, we should not throw away. There has been conversations with the team about what they will do with what they owe them. It is not nice that as we speak, there is still a backlog of monies that are owed those teams. I'm sure Dana will get into that of the Princesses, but they are not nice conversations that we should be having around this time when the team is playing. And that's why I was a bit surprised about the gloss that they put out in that press conference about that friendly. I thought it was nice, yeah, because we don't even do that for the men's national team. But before you do things like that, make sure there are no side issues that ought to be asked, because Kim is delivering. The players are performing when they go onto the pitch. Let's not allow things that are outside of their domain,
like DMs and
bonuses, become the reasons why the team goes and then they are struggling or they are distracted. Look, it shouldn't happen. When it comes to per diems and bonuses of the women's game, it's
a no-brainer.
It's not money that we should be haggling over.
But we are doing that with the under-20s DK, no? What's happening there?
Yeah, they are doing the same thing with the Princesses, which is even worse in my opinion. Because
19-year-old kids.
Small children. And theirs is not even bonuses. Per diems. The money that they will use to survive when they go and camp them at that place.
The $50 and $100.
They didn't even give that one to them.
So how did they go back home?
How did they go back home?
Yes.
Is it not texting friends and this thing to send me money?
You are saying national team players went to camp under 20.
Home and away in Tunisia. Home and away. Away, the coaches had to use their money to help the girls buy Milo and this wine and snack.
That matter again.
That matter again.
And sanitary pads.
Home game, they got here. They are saying, you are sleeping, you will get message.
What's the ministry saying about this?
But the minister came on PM Express. And did you see the way he was sitting?
Yes.
And when he said that they've not even paid this thing, like it's supposed to be flex. They've not even paid the princess. They asked him about Black Stars. And I was in the house, I was watching it. He said Black Stars, they've not, at the time he said they've not yet, but even the princesses and the queens, they've not even paid them like it's supposed to be flex. Last year, he was putting pressure on Mustafa Yusuf Dens for doing the same thing. He said he's not going to be Black Stars minister. So he should show us that he's not a Black Stars minister. The Black Stars came 1 week, they got their money, they've gone. These girls were owed before the Black Stars came. They were told that they will get the money before Black Stars came. They are still waiting for it's not bonus. Per diems. So the money they went to borrow.
Pay them bonuses.
The money they went to borrow.
Them bonuses and after they've
qualified. That is okay. That one they understand.
Yes.
The money they've gone to borrow from their friends. Some of the girls who I won't say it, but some of the girls who took money from Sitsofe and go, no, they don't need to pay him back. But some of the girls who went to take, they don't pay. You see,
what about the one who took from Atsu?
They don't pay her. You see, their friends and things. Now they are texting when they are calling. You see, it's not nice when you wake up in the morning, you go in your DMs, and then this person, I have to pay back this. And these are small kids. And the
this is under 20. It means like literally teenagers.
Yeah. Teenage girls. It's painful because the people who are in charge of them, the technical team members, the coaches, are also using money that they are getting from their side.
They are also not paid.
They are also not paid to fend for these girls. So the one that they didn't buy his own, they didn't give him money to buy some of the Milo. The Milo he wants to drink too, no. He has to go and take the small money he used to buy. He has to give it to the girls because he's like the father of the team. So now he has to, because he's older, he has to. What is that?
And this is not the first time.
And this is not the first. Why do we do these things like that?
It's not. You see, friends, my disappointment in this is it smacks of people, leaders who don't plan and have no mechanism in place for dealing with some of these petty, because the princesses per diems, it will not even be up to $10,000.
No.
You know of the team's program for the year. You came into office in March. You are trying to tell me that from March up until October ending, you have not been able to raise $10,000 that you have stashed somewhere to take care of the per diems for princesses and then black queens.
But
if you say that to me, it means you didn't plan for it.
I forgot. But when they go, like the queens, no, when the girls go and they are successful, then they'll parade them. This one, they'll go to parliament today. This MP go and take picture with them. When the glory comes, all of them want to be associated with them. But the small thing that you give to them to help them, that one you won't do it. Look at what all of them were talking, and women should be paid as much. Did you not hear the conversations in parliament?
Those people.
This is the time. Yes, this is the time for you to be working. You are not doing it. You are leaving.
So all the times they were doing Kecha in parliament and Jubilee House.
She was donating money too.
They donated 100,000 cities cash.
Yes.
Charlie, this
no, I'm saying that they couldn't have capitalized on that goodwill to make the case for the government itself to decide that.
Okay, pay the girls, please pay the girls. The black queens cry. I'm hearing something. If they don't pay them, some small Kecha will happen ahead of that return leg against Egypt. Why do we always owe the girls like this? Guys, hold on for me. We're back to talk about Champions League and the weekend's action. It's El Clasico to speak about this weekend. We'll be right back.
Infantipim is where I learned to lead, where my brothers became family.
Kwaboche's legacy is Ghana's heartbeat.
Legends, MOBA. Kwaboche needs you. Come, feast, donate, reignite. Venue, AVI Center, November 1st, time 6 p.m. It's the annual fundraising dinner dance, classic Kwaboche style. Come and let's give back to the school. Special invitation to all Cape Coast School alumni and the general public. Tickets available at the MOBA Secretariat or call 050-318-6258. You don't want to miss this.
FPAC is effective for headaches and relieves the symptoms of flu, colds, and catarrh. FPAC blows away the pain associated with sore throats. During and after a hard day's work, FPAC relieves you of body pains. After the day's sports workout, FPAC helps the body to control the aching muscles. FPAC is effective against feverishness. FPAC reduces body temperature associated with malaria and other fevers. FPAC is effective against rheumatic pains. You can find FPAC in all pharmacy and chemical select shops throughout the country. FPAC is not recommended for children less than 16 years of age, ulcer and asthmatic patients, pregnant and lactating mothers. If symptoms persist for more than 2 days, consult your doctor. FPAC blows your pain away.
FPAC Junior follows in the tradition of FPAC tablets, a trusted friend to relieve your child of pain associated with teething, catarrh, cold and fever. The good that FPAC does for you, FPAC Junior does for your child. FPAC Junior is for children between 6 months and 12 years. FPAC Junior blows your child's pain away.
Get ready for the 14th Laboni Old Students Losa Health Walk, happening on Saturday, 25th October, 6 a.m. sharp, under the inspiring theme, Walking Together, Supporting Tomorrow. It's a day of fitness, fun, and fellowship, with exciting activities including the Health Walk, Health Talk, fun games, Jama sessions, networking opportunities, and a lively food bazaar. The kids are not left out. Bring them along to enjoy the special Kids Corner, featuring a trampoline, bouncy castle, and well-trained caregivers to keep them safe and happy. Proceeds will be directed towards supporting meaningful projects to enhance our teaching and learning for our alma mater. So lace up, show up, and let's work together as we support tomorrow. Primus Semper Aurora, always first at dawn.
Feel the excitement. Enjoy the conversation. Come with us on this exciting journey of growth and personal development. We challenge you to break the status quo, step out and do big things. Catch host Reverend Albert Okran as he vibes with CEOs, experts, and change makers. Right here on Springboard, your virtual university. Now showing every Sunday at 9 p.m. on Joy News TV, 7 p.m. on Joy 99.7 FM, and streaming online on Facebook and YouTube. You can't miss it.
Partners: MTN Ghana, Enterprise Group, and the Ghana Grows Program. A collaboration between MasterCard Foundation and Springboard Roadshow Foundation. Media partners: Joy FM, Joy News TV, and Graphic. Springboard: your personal value will shoot up.
Here's where we turn around. Here's where we turn around.
2024 champion! This is where curiosity meets competition, where equations, reactions, and theories collide under the spotlight. The National Science and Maths Quiz is back. Bigger, tougher, more brilliant. From physics to chemistry, biology to mathematics, only the boldest minds can survive the heat. Who will solve your way to glory? Catch every contest live on Joy News, Joy Prime, and Joy FM, and follow the action across all our digital platforms. 20th October to 6th November, the 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Prime Time Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service, partnership with Goyle PLC, and supported by Momo, Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Jupay, Truster AI, Adanse Travels, Rand Air, Kivo Gary, Spin City Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, Flora Tissues. Broadcast on Joy News is supported by NASCO, Vitamilk, Ayuda Hub, Virtual Security Africa, Chopbox Technologies, Ambition Checker, German Ozone Medical Center, Ace Medical Insurance, Achimoto Mall, Slam Technologies, Family Health Medical School, Chartered Institute of Management Accountant, DBS Industries Limited, Syntax Tanks, Academic City University.
Finally here. The wait is over. The most epic celebration of entrepreneurship and innovation in Ghana. The EcoBank Joy Business SME Fair 2025 is here. From Friday 31st October to Sunday 2nd November, all roads lead to the Good Park, Accra Mall, the heartbeat of innovation, networking, and unstoppable business growth. Come and explore amazing local businesses, grab unbeatable deals, and stand the chance to win heavy giveaways every single day. And we're not stopping there. We're turning the fair into a full-blown experience with music, excitement, and endless vibes. Get your groove on with Tulenke performing live.
Boys, we no like cheap gas. But low key, we dey stock them a pay.
Feel the rhythm and energy with the sensational catcher. Lift up your spirit with Perez music in an unforgettable live ministration. Plus, enjoy our live band, DJs on rotation, spin and win zones, refreshing side attractions, and a kids arena just for the little ones. Mark the date, bring your squad, come and shop, connect, and celebrate with the biggest SME community in Ghana. Because this year, it's not just a fair, it's a movement of business, creativity, and joy.
Get ready for the 14th Laboni Old Students Losa Health Walk, happening on Saturday, 25th October, 6 a.m. sharp, under the inspiring theme, Walking Together, Supporting Tomorrow. It's a day of fitness, fun, and fellowship, with exciting activities including the Health Walk, Health Talk, fun games, Jama sessions, networking opportunities, and a lively food bazaar. The kids are not left out. Bring them along to enjoy the special Kids Corner, featuring a trampoline, bouncy castle, and well-trained caregivers to keep them safe and happy. Proceeds will be directed towards supporting meaningful projects to enhance our teaching and learning for our alma mater. So lace up, show up, and let's walk together as we support tomorrow. Primus Semper Aurora, always first at dawn.
Figlio di Roma, capitano
bandiera, campioni d'Italia e campioni del mondo, uno scudetto, 2 Supercoppe, 2 Coppe Italia, scarpa d'oro e Golden Foot, è semplicemente uno di noi.
Joy 99.7 FM.
786 presenze, 567 da capitano, numero 10, Francesco!
All right, welcome back to Game Plan on 99.7 Joy FM on his 103.9 FM. We are on the last leg of the show here in the studio at Kokomlemle. The Habitat Fair, Joine's Habitat Fair is also happening at the Accra International Conference Center. I've got the guys here to build up to what should be a great weekend of football in action. In England, some very interesting games there, but I think everybody is talking about El Clasico this weekend. Sitsofe, Philip Atsrim. Real Madrid hosts FC Barcelona. Both teams coming off a great midweek of Champions League football. Barcelona, of course, putting 6 past Olympiacos. Real Madrid nicking it against Juve 1-0. How do you think this game is going to pan out? El Clasico, has it lost a bit of steam in recent years? Somebody says Ronaldo and Messi, El Clasico, no. Only in Ghana.
The way I had some Kotoko, it's always will be super clash. But yeah, I get it. Because of the star power that is missing, you know, the conversations are not the same.
But this one, Lamy versus Mbappe.
Oh, we lightweight.
Oh, no, be lightweight.
Charlie, you're talking about Ronaldo, Messi. I can talk Charlie.
No. You show your age. Go talk to the Gen Zs. Every period get them at this. Then you go fit tell me say back in the day.
But wait, Fentuo ask me a question. Make me. I left my age. Then
I say it not be true.
Can't talk about Gen Zs. Then them are feeling and your exposure. Can't talk about
exposure.
So hold on. Let's ask the audience. Hold on. Hold on.
If you find you.
So no. So let's even look at let's go back to early 2000s El Clasico.
Yeah.
Right. Or early to mid 2000s El Clasico.
Who was there?
Ronaldinho
Yeah.
versus Zidane.
Yes.
Then Ronaldo R9.
Yes. Beckham.
Figo.
Bro.
Versus the Xavi. Puyol. Iniesta.
Xavi no reach.
Look.
Okay.
El Clasico always has some.
And then Ronaldo Messi.
We are going to play an El Clasico where the two teams know. We don't get any Ballon d'Or winner for inside. Charlie, stop. Let's not start.
But it be normal.
You know, what's normal? Where?
But it be normal.
Where?
What did they tell me? It be normal.
It will not be normal.
Between 2006 to like the time Messi win that team. Those three, then who they?
2006, Ronaldinho win this thing fresh. No?
Ronaldinho no there inside.
Oh, Ronaldinho no there inside for
no. I dey talk the time stomach can big. The UNICEF jersey time stomach can big. We left. No.
And then that time the Clasico no be heavy.
That's 08.
That time the Clasico no be heavy.
Back Killer's day. No, that's the point. Killer's day.
That was for 2-year period.
But Henry day, Messi day. Schneider them
lightweight.
Oh no.
Until Ciro do sue for United, you go no Messi can do.
The biggest player in the world today is Mbappe. You can't tell me, Masa.
You don't get what I'm saying.
So
Mbappe is the biggest player.
So what you are telling me, if I'm hearing you right, you are saying today's El Clasico
is not the same
with Lamine Yamal versus Mbappe.
Lightweight.
Is lightweight compared to Messi versus Ronaldo?
How are you asking me that question?
Ask for that one.
I'm coming. Or Ronaldo versus Zidane.
Yes, it's lighter, way lighter.
I see. But DK says if
Ronaldo
you talk to the Gen Z, it's not like that.
Who?
Thank you.
He says that DK. He says if you talk to the Gen Z, it's
when
not
Gen
like
Zs are having their conversations, allow them to have it. Everything is error.
Atsu, your nephew, know who be your favorite player?
Vinicius.
Quick. The boy go fit die for Vinicius. He dey believe Vinicius.
Yeah, but that doesn't. So you're saying that okay? So if I get you,
look, Masa,
everything is subjective.
Yeah, every generation be and they lie. Go base my uncle no. Account for.
Yes.
You go come. oh, you for doing your day. We saw play. So no, every generation be.
All I'm saying is no.
Are you saying that Ronaldo and Messi?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Is it that's not subjective?
Yeah, it's not subjective.
The fact
so what are you saying?
The fact
you are talking about two different things.
The fact is Ronaldo, Messi, whoever, past and present, they are there, number one. But the point is, El Clasico hasn't lost anything because in today's football, the two biggest players play for the opposite teams.
Who are the two biggest players?
Mbappe and Lamine.
It's not true.
It's true.
Erling Haaland is in England.
Haaland not get
but Ballon d'Or winner cries in France.
It's in France.
He not get branding.
Branding?
Tell with the top pool. With the top pool. The time Kaká won this thing, was he bigger than Ronaldo? Was he bigger than Messi? When Kaká won Ballon d'Or, was he bigger than Messi?
He was.
You get pool past Messi.
You get pool past them.
You don't get pool past.
Kaká.
In 07, Kaká was on.
More
Kaká.
207.
Kaká.
I said we said 207. The year he won.
207. Who was Ronaldo? Who was Messi? The year in question is 207.
We said pool.
Yes, in 07.
I go big shout. I go big shout.
We dey talk pool.
207.
We don't talk balling.
The year is 207. The year is 207.
Right, okay, calm down. Let's talk about the game.
Wait.
Wait.
Kaká and Beckham who get pool.
Oh, David Beckham, they get pool past Messi self.
It don't be about balling. I don't talk balling.
I don't be balling. I don't talk 207.
Ronaldo then.
don't get pool 207.
Oh, you get
still there. Ronaldo is
Messi.
207.
The two of you.
He get pool.
Guys, the two of you. Okay, these two were your microphones are off. We are not in a TV room. Okay, we are not in a TV room. Your messages are welcome. 055 1111 997. Have you composed yourself now? Your mics have been off. You are calm now.
See them. I'm a millennial. I agree. The days of every generation be so no.
Then you don't get my point. I don't even care about the age group. I don't care about the
No, but DK, if you agree that Ronaldo and Messi are the peak of it, then he's right to say that in recent years.
Hey, who are the coaches? Hansen Flick.
Hansen Flick.
And Alonso. Bro, Ronaldo, Mourinho, Pep.
That was a battle.
Bro, stop it. No, Danike, don't do this.
Then before and after, we'll never get like that.
Yes,
well,
I think we can agree on that.
No, but it doesn't mean that before and after Mourinho and Pep,
from an era.
Lost this.
We are coming from an era.
Are you also saying that Ronaldo and Messi's time didn't lift the stature of El Clasico? If it did, then it means the era before was it?
Ronaldo and Messi they will lift the stature of.
So what are you arguing?
What are you arguing? It is still very relevant.
It is
no, we are doing comparative analysis.
No.
We said in recent years compared to the last.
This El Clasico, we are talking about today's football. The biggest players in world football play for Real Madrid and Barcelona. Mbappe and Lamine Yamal. Today.
No, the biggest footballer now, Ousmane Dembele. You said, what were you asking?
I asked the question.
They do John things.
Why?
The time on...
Your mics are off. Sicho, please, calm down. We have wasted 2 minutes arguing whether or not El Clasico vibe has died down. Okay. But let's talk about Sunday. Real Madrid against Barcelona.
Fent.
Who is winning?
I think Real Madrid.
Okay.
Look, Real Madrid are not perfect. But I barely see a perfect Real Madrid team. But somehow they find ways to win. What happened last season was against a more effective Barca with the way they are playing. This season, Barca are trying to play the same way they played last season, but less effective because of certain factors. They themselves have said they can't press as well as they did last season. Rafinha is going to miss the game. He was their best presser of the ball from the front three. Ferran Torres just returned from injury and that. Lamine Yamal, Marcus Rashford, they don't press the ball well. Which means that the whole essence of your back line is now in trouble. Mbappe is in good form. Adegula is playing really well. He keeps the ball, gives them a breather. So the way Real Madrid were rushing the ball last season and we're getting caught offside, playing some pass too late and some too early. With Adegula now Bellingham returning to form, it solves that. But it's against Barcelona who can be clinical on their day. They can create 6 chances and then find the back of the net with 4. So I won't get it past them that they can do the damage to Madrid. I just feel that when Barca have gone on to win big games, they've had to be almost perfect to get it done. Real Madrid know a way to win big games, even if it is chaotic. And I think that if the game goes the way the script is been for the two clubs in the more recent weeks, Barcelona and Real Madrid. I just think Real Madrid will have the edge over Barca, but it's classic. Anything could happen.
Okay. DK.
Yes, Barcelona are not as effective this season as they were last. But offensively, they are still clearly showing the better numbers or the best numbers in La Liga. They are creating a lot of chances, big chances, their XG. And this Madrid defense, you see, on paper, when you look at the facts of the matter, yes, they are not conceding goals. But against the top opposition, if you look at the Juventus game, if you look at the Atletico Madrid game, top opposition are able to play through them a bit easier than the
cause
rest.
some problems.
And we are talking about them coming up against the best attack in the La Liga. So I think it will be another high-scoring game, but I think Barcelona will edge it. But Mbappe will score.
Yeah, Barca win.
Barca win.
Barca win.
At the Bernabeu.
Oh, they win.
But last season they won for
Yes, but that's the last season. The past is not the present. Atsu, briefly.
Look, Barca win. The key thing is that even if their pressing schemes are not as sharp as they used to be, defensively they still have issues because there is no real leader at the back. I think sometimes that bit of it seems a bit overwhelming for Pau Kubasi, and you can't really blame him. He's a young player. He needs an experienced, more calmer head around him to guide him around. Yet, they still create far more chances than Madrid ever do. And you see, they are the sort of team that will miss about 3 chances and end up winning by 4-goal margin in games. It is not something you can legislate for. And if you look at the chances that Madrid have been conceding, look, that game against Juventus should never have ended in a win, especially the space they considered on the transition. So I think that the issues that we have seen in the Madrid team are not something that they are going to resolve in the next 48 hours. Barca will create those chances and they will get the job.
They can't fix the problem in 2 days.
No.
This message, the one that Nike was shouting plenty about, it says that yes, I'm a millennial. I 100% agree that the El Clasico vibe has died down a bit. The years of Zidane, Ronaldinho, Messi, Ronaldo, Kaká, Beckham, I mean, it's still good, but it isn't the same. If you know, you know. That's Koftan Babe with that message.
That Fent, Clasico. He has even lost his weight and they play it in the afternoon.
This one said the best El Clasico era. The best El Clasico era is Messi Ronaldo era. No era can be compared to that era. Barcelona will shock doubters. Trust me, Eric in Kofi Kwe and Chief Sedo Adamu says, and this message is an interesting. He says the El Clasico today is lightweight because the proponents of the game have no Ballon d'Or to bring on the table.
Ballon d'Or.
How you gonna play El Clasico with no Ballon d'Or winner?
Clasico.
That's our show.
Lightweight.
That's our show for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Show proudly sponsored by Betway and Petrosol. This show will be available as a podcast on all podcast platforms, but also on YouTube on the Joy News YouTube page. That's where we always upload it after we are done. We're going to the Accra International Conference Center for the Joy News Habitat Fair. Do join us there. My name is Fentuo, Tahiru Fentuo. Big shouts to Muftana Bila Abdullah, Sitsofe Philip Atsrim, Daniel Koranteng, and Victor Tamakloe for joining me on the show. Show produced by Adamu Benin Abdul Karim. We are back again next Friday with another edition. Until then, do take care of yourself and bye-bye. Up next is the BBC World Service.